AI. This is the AI software which has been generally prepared for the CA firms and the financial teams to create the balance sheet or the financial statement within the second. So let's dive in. So here we have to create our account. So let's create an account. Our account has been successfully created. Now let's add the transaction so we can prepare the final accounts such as journal entries, ledger, trial balance, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. So yes, so we have added some of the transaction already. So if the user want to add a transaction, he can add from here. There are plenty of transaction which are generally required in day-to-day use. So here all are the transaction of day-to-day use. The user can also add on the GST. So this all transaction I have just added. So just on clicking on journal, here are all the journal entries of the transaction which are being inserted. It creates a journal entry within the seconds. We can download all the final accounts like journal, ledger, trial balance, final account within the Excel and PDF format. So this is the ledger which has been prepared as per the transaction which have been entered. This is the trial balance which is also been prepared. This is the profit and loss account which has been prepared, where we can see the gross profit, net profit, and about the net profit margin also. This is the balance sheet where we see the how much assets and the liability a business owns. This is the cash flow statement where we can see the inflow and outflow of cash, net cash, investment activity, and how much of cash is been flowed in during the business activities. This also we can download in Excel or PDF format. On clicking on final account, we can get to know all the accounts like profit and loss account, balance sheet, cash flow, and trial balance in one window, where we can see all the accounts in one window rather than going on different format or different section or features. There is also an GST center where the user can see how much total input GST is there, total output GST is there, and how much GST is payable to the government. Also, he can see by just on click at GST R3B where we can see outward taxable supply, eligible ITC, payment of tax, etc. Also, there is an AI validation function which helps the user to know where they are lacking, where there is a mistake made during entering the transaction. This is the year-end wizard which is been prepared where the user can insert the any transaction which is been missed to enter during the year and can add the depreciation at the year end or any unpaid expense, any prepaid expense or any income or expense on which the user forgot it to add during the year. And if he wanted to add the expenses in the year, by coming on this feature the user can add the expense or income directly to all the books just by clicking on post how much amount if any of this expense or income he want to add. Then coming to next feature, that is fixed asset. Fixed asset is one of the feature which helps the user to get to know how much fixed asset the business have and what amount of depreciation would be deducted from the fixed asset in the years. So just on clicking on add asset, the user can add the asset and see the depreciation as seen in this. For an example, this is the asset which has been purchased at 1 lakh and how much depreciation would be deducted every year we can see just here. It also provides the fire forecast about in which year how much depreciation would be deducted and what would be the book value of the asset which has been purchased. Smart Ledger AI provides four methods which includes SLM method, WDB method, declining double balance method, and unit of production method. So now coming to the next feature, that is monthly. Monthly is one of the feature which compares the transaction of your business, which compares the business transaction, that is revenue or expense or profit trends of different months, which helps to know in how much revenue was done, how much expense was done of different months. There is and one other feature, that is forecast. Forecast is a feature which records or anticipate the future profit, future revenue, of next month, next quarter, next year on the basis of the current year profit and revenue. There is one another feature, that is benchmark. Benchmark is feature which compares your business with the average retailers in the society, which helps the business to know their standing within the society and within the average retailers. This feature of Smart Ledger AI helps the business to know about their strength, weaknesses, risks, and also provides the 3 months action plans in order to increase the profitability, efficiency, as well as the productivity of the organization. Just on clicking on generate insight, it will create the insight of the business within 10 seconds. Yes, it has created. It also provides the growth score. It provides the strength, weaknesses of the business. It provides the quick summary of the transaction which are being entered, and provides the 3 month action plan. By applying this action plan within the organization can improve the efficiency and also helps the financial assistants to uh, communicate these action plans with their clients. Now coming to the most important feature of the Smart Ledger AI accounting, that is Ask Smart Ledger AI. This is a chatbot which has been prepared by Smart Ledger AI to communicate directly with the Smart Ledger. The user can ask any information to the Smart Ledger if they want any help while entering the transaction, etc. Also provides the information in all Indian language and also talks or speaks within the standard language, that is English. Just by clicking your Hindi, it will provide all the information in Hindi, English, it will provide all the information in English. So it will help the client to get to know the information of their business easily. So these were all the features of the Smart Ledger AI, which will help the financial team as well as the CA to get to know the information about their transaction, about their business, about the client's business very much easily, as well as helps them to increase their efficiency and helps them to save their time rather than using the traditional method of accounting. It will help them to upskill their skills and to improve the profitability of their business and the profitability of the organization where they are consulting. Thank you.